Stay fresh music.
Yo, so how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So as I'm sure you guys are aware, just last night I uploaded an epic moneymaker method showing you guys how to make over 100k in around 20 minutes time, which, going off the feedback, a ton of you guys seem to really be enjoying. So I will leave a link to that video down low in the description. However, seeing as you guys really seem to enjoy that video, I thought I'd go ahead and show you guys how you could earn even more than that by just spending a few extra minutes longer in the game. You guys will easily be able to earn over 150k from a single game by grinding this method. Plus, just in case you guys do get bored of grinding yesterday's method, you can always switch it up and change things just so it doesn't feel like a grind and you guys can actually have fun while earning really good money at the same time. Now obviously you guys can't play adversary mode solo, so you will need some friends to grind this method out with. You do only need one other friend to do this method that I'm going to show you in today's video, so that is a great thing. Now maybe some of you guys don't have that many friends that actually play GTA 5 online, so I'm actually going to do something different in this video. Usually when I post my money guides, I'll tell you guys to check back in a few hours if you want to join my crew, because they're usually full, so I like to kick people after I've made the money guide. However, I'm going to be kicking all my inactive players from my crews before this money guide goes up, and the reason for doing that is so all of you guys that watch my videos early do have a chance to join my crew right now. So I will leave a link to all of my crews down low in the description. Now even if you guys do join my crew or you're unable to join because it's full by the time you guys are watching this video, do be sure to definitely leave a comment underneath this video with your gamer tag or your PSN and say willing to grind this method. You might be better off leaving whether or not you got a mic as well, because I know certain players only like to play with other players who've got mics. Now even if you guys do join my crew or you're unable to join because it's full by the time you guys are watching this video, do be sure to definitely leave a comment underneath this video with your gamer tag or your PSN and say willing to grind this method. You might be better off leaving whether or not you got a mic as well, because I know certain players only like to play with other players who've got mics. Very quickly, before I actually get into the best method and how to grind this method out, as well as how to earn all the in-game bonuses, I'm going to quickly let you guys know what this game mode is all about, just in case some of you guys are watching my videos and you've never played this game mode before and you're just going to be very confused. It's very simple to understand. As you guys can see here, all players will basically just start on the Shatura motorbike, and you'll basically leave a trail behind your motorbike, which is like a laser, and that will basically destroy the other enemies. So the objective of the game is to get the other players to drive into that line that you leave right behind your bike. So as you guys can see here, I'm currently leaving an orange trail right behind where I drive because my color team is orange, and my friend is leaving a purple trail. As soon as I drive into his trail, I'm going to lose a life or he's going to gain a point depending on how you guys set the game up, which I will be explaining in just a second. So as you guys can see, as easy as that, I drive into my friend and then I end up losing a point. Now there is 3 pickups that you guys can pick up around the map to give you guys an advantage. The first one being the timer, which will slow down time. Obviously, this being such a fast-paced game mode, this one could be a lifesaver. If you see yourself coming into a close situation, you can quickly slow down time and make a move to the left or the right. The second one is the one you can see right here, is the speed boost, which is also pretty vital in this one, just in case you guys need to get in front of your enemies and quickly cut them off to take them out. I've noticed this has helped me a ton. And finally, we have the bunny hop. Pretty self-explanatory. If someone drives in front of you, you're able to jump straight over them. So that's basically the gist of this deadline adversary mode and how it works. Like I said, pretty straightforward and simple. So now we can move straight onto the juicy stuff and how much you guys are going to be earning depending on how much you guys spend in the game, as well as how to earn all the bonuses, which will make a massive difference to your final payout. So first things first, a lot of you guys have been earning crappy payouts from this deadline adversary mode are going to be doing exactly what I do here on screen, and this is something you guys want to avoid. So most of you guys probably to start this adversary mode, you'll press start, go across to online, go down to jobs, play job, go down to Rockstar created, go down to adversary mode, and you simply just want to select any of these deadline modes. Now what you guys will notice is when you actually go ahead and select one of these deadline adversary modes, it's going to do exactly what you guys can see on screen. It's going to put you into another random lobby where someone else is the host. Now you shouldn't need me to explain why you don't want this to happen, because obviously this person doesn't know how to set the games up properly, and you guys ain't going to be able to earn the most amount of money for the time that you guys actually spend on the game. So as you guys can see right here, I had a random level 55 who was setting up the game. So the first thing, the most important vital thing when you guys are grinding at this method is you can press start, go across to online, go down to Rockstar created jobs, play job. You want to go down to adversary mode, and then when you're over deadline, what you can actually do is bookmark the job. And by you bookmarking the job, it will basically allow you guys to host it every single time. When you guys go across to online, instead of actually starting the job directly for adversary mode, what you actually want to do is go over to bookmark jobs, and you'll see the bookmark jobs that you've just bookmarked there ready for you guys to host. Or another method would be, if you guys are looking to grind out the deadline mode for a bit longer, maybe a few hours or so, is to press start, go across to create playlist, and you want to just add a few of these deadline adversary modes into a playlist, because then from there you can go ahead and launch the playlist, and it'll just launch each of the deadline adversary modes one after the other, saving you guys time of backing out, loading in the sky and all that stuff. Now the second and probably the most important tip that you guys want to take note of is you cannot grind this method out to the max on every single deadline map. That's the reason why I thought Rockstar Games randomly added double money to this one, because this one's the hardest to work out how to actually maximize the most amount of money. So what you guys will notice is when I'm hovering over these deadline maps, some of them require a minimum of 2 players, while the majority of them require a minimum of 4 players. So as you guys can see right here, you don't want to bookmark deadline 1, 2 or 3. However, you can do this method with deadline IV number 4. You can't do it with number 5. You can do it with number 6. You can do it with number 7, and that is it. It must be between 2 to 4 players for you guys to be able to grind this out for the most amount of money with a friend. And the reason for that is so you can basically guarantee at least you and one of your friends will be taking away both 234k after playing 2 games, because obviously there's no teams on this adversary mode. It's 100% solo, so if you have more players, you're all going to be earning different payouts, and obviously only the top 2 are going to be earning decent money, while the other 2 people are just going to be wasting their time, and in that time the other 2 people would have been better off going head to head, because that way one of them 2 would have finished first in their game, or even second, and definitely would have took away a minimum of 80k. And as you guys can see, 80k is still more than second place got by finishing in a game of 4 people. So as you guys can see right here, the game I had earlier, only 2 of us, and the second place ended up getting more than 3 of the other players in the bigger lobbies. So you're always straight away definitely better off doing 1v1s. Whether you guys take it in turns and let you win one, then your friend win one, then you win one, or even if you just play legit and just go head to head, you're always going to be making much more money than those other guys grinding out in lobbies with 4 people. So Rockstar Games can try and play smart by adding an adversary mode in that you think you can't earn a ton of money from, but if you just use your brain like I showed you, you can equally earn just as good money from grinding this method as any other adversary mode. Now once you guys are in this part of the menu, you want to make sure you have it on first to win 2 rounds with the round duration on 15 minutes, and then from here go ahead and launch the game. Now if you guys end up winning a round under 3 minutes, you're only going to receive 10k and the losers will only receive 5k. If the round finishes between 5 and 7 minutes, that will jump all the way up to 16k for the winner and 8k for the losers. If you guys go ahead and finish this game between 8 to 10 minutes, that will jump up again to 20k for the winners and 10k for the losers. And if you guys go ahead and finish the game between 10 and 12 minutes, your payout will increase to 26k for the winner and 13k for the losers. However, if you guys go ahead and spend the 15 minutes in the round, you guys will be receiving the max 40k per round, as well as a very nice 20k for the loser. Now of course, Rockstar Games have changed this adversary mode, so the max we can go up to is the first to win 2 rounds, whereas the previous one, Overtime Rumble, was the first to win 4 rounds. So if I go ahead and win 2 rounds in this game and lose 1 round, I'll be receiving 40k for each round, taking my total to 80, plus the loser's payout of 20k, taking my total income to a nice 100,000 per game. Yet you guys might be thinking, how the hell was my payout at 154 at the start of the game? And that's because I went ahead and earned something called the winner's round bonus. And as you guys could tell, after a few games, this will make a massive difference to the money you guys will be earning in the long term from grinding this method. And it's very simple to do so because there isn't too many rounds on this new adversary mode. Like I said, it's the first to win 2 rounds. What you guys want to go ahead and do is either go ahead and play against a noob, so you can just let him win the first round, like go AFK so you get 20k, and then you go ahead and win the next 2 rounds, so you're winning them back to back, in other words one after the other. You guys will be receiving an extra $54,000 for doing so. So as you guys can see here, I just went ahead and let my friend beat me in the first round, and then I started to play properly in the second round, went ahead and won the second round, got my 40k, he got his 20k, we drawed at 1 round each. I went ahead and won the next round after this, which would bag me another 40k, but instead of receiving $100,000, boys, 154k, as well as an insane 15,000 RP. Holy! I'm not gonna lie, boys, by far one of the easiest and fastest methods right now that all of you guys should definitely be making the most of. Nonetheless, that is going to do it for me, guys. An epic unlimited money making method that all of you guys should definitely be making the most of as of right now. Don't forget to leave a comment down below with your PSN or your gamer tag, and if you guys do want to see me cover more epic money and RP guides in the future, all I ask is to drop a like down below, and feel free to subscribe as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.